The reasons why one would need to apply the principles of andragogy to create exceptional professional development is to know and understand adult learners and how they receive information. By using the principles of andragogy, we will create meaningful and useful content for adult learners during their professional development. Sometimes professional development can seem mundane and irrelevant to some adult learners in the educational setting. We know that children learn in different ways and using different skills. It is the same for adult learners. According to Swanson 2001, because improving performance still relies on developing individual adults' expertise through learning in many cases, it is important to have a complete understanding of adult learning theory. Therefore, it is crucial to understand the concept of the principles of andragogy when it comes to creating exceptional professional development. Overview of andragogy. Andragogy is knowing and understanding how the adult learner receives new information. This term of adult learning was first discovered in Germany, but this discovery was not taken well by some educators or adults at that time, until Malcolm Knowles rediscovered this term 100 years later. He created the 5 principles of andragogy. As stated by Conway, 2009, Knowles acknowledged the existence of knowledge and experience in adult learners and viewed the role of the instructor as a facilitator and guide. In his view, the learner was central to the process rather than the subject matter. He based the assumptions for his new viewpoint of adult learning, or the art of science of helping adults learn, on the premise that adults learn differently from children. The 5 principles of andragogy are: number 1, self-concept; number 2, adult learner experience; number 3, readiness to learn; number 4, orientation to learn; and number 5, motivation to learn. Using these principles will guide us as instructional coaches to create lessons and information that will be useful during professional development. It is essential to know how the adult learner receives new information, as this will help them understand why they need to learn new information. Adults need to put into practice what they have learned. Using the principle of andragogy will help us. There are many ways to create and deliver effective presentations. Number 1. One way to create an effective presentation is to create an interactive PowerPoint presentation. The instructional coach can include Google Participation Service by allowing the learners to log onto their laptops for this activity. The survey can include anything from how they are feeling to asking them which classroom strategy has worked best to help their students become more engaged. Another idea to use to create and deliver effective presentations is to create movement during the presentation. This can be done by creating information that will allow adult learners to disaggregate data with different grade level bands from other schools during professional development. This is to help them practice what they have learned before having the adult learner use it in their classroom. And lastly, to create and deliver effective presentations, the presentation may need to include tangible and relevant information that the adult learner will use in their future practice. This information can be anything related to the classroom information. The information to be used for this activity can be useful strategies that will assist the adult learner and that can be used in their classroom. By creating and delivering effective presentations, the adult learner will become more engaged and ready to use for their necessities. Cultural, ethnic, and gender biases can affect the presenter and the audience. It is important to realize that adult learners come and learn in many ways. As presenters, one needs to be empathetic and inclusive during their presentation. A way to do this is to include language and information that will benefit everyone during the professional development. When speaking during this presentation, I will make sure that everyone has understood the presentation before moving on to the next item. I can include hands-on activities that will be relevant to all and make sure that the activities are sound and respectful and that will involve the cultures and ethnicity of everyone. Inclusive and accepting all types of adult learners will make the presentation effective and comfortable for everyone. In conclusion, we apply the principles of andragogy. This will help the instructional coach to understand how adults learn. This will help to create and deliver effective presentations that will assist all adult learners. Adult learners will understand the need to attend professional development.